In this video, you'll learn how to add a column to a board in Notion. This process will help you organize your tasks and projects more effectively by customizing your board's layout. First, navigate to the Notion website by entering notion.so into your web browser's address bar. Once the page loads, you should see the Notion homepage, which features various templates and options to create or access your workspace. Next, look for the option to create a new page. This is typically found in the left sidebar, where you can see a button labeled New Page. Click on this to initiate the creation of a fresh page for your board. After that, select a blank space on your new page. This action will allow you to start with a clean slate, ready to build your board layout. You will notice that your cursor changes to indicate that you can now enter commands. Now, type /board view into the blank space. This command will trigger Notion's board view feature, allowing you to create a board layout. As you type, a drop-down menu will appear, displaying options related to your input. Once the options appear, click on board view. This will create a new board on your page. You will see a grid layout appear, indicating that your board is ready for customization. Next, click on the blank space again within your newly created board. This action enables you to access additional settings and properties for your board. Look for the settings option in the menu that appears after you click. Selecting settings will open a new panel where you can configure various aspects of your board view. After that, click on Edit Properties. This will allow you to manage the properties associated with your board, including adding new columns. Now, click on New Property. This option will prompt you to create a new column. You should see an input field where you can define the property type for the new column. Next, select from the property type options. This will allow you to create a column that can hold predefined options, making it easier to categorize your tasks. After that, click on Options to define what choices will be available in this new column. This step is important for organizing your tasks effectively. Then click on Add an Option. This will let you input a new option that will appear in your column. Type in the name of the option you want to add. Now, type in Highlight as your first option. This will create a specific category in your column, allowing you to label tasks that require special attention. Next, click on Back to return to the previous menu. This will take you back to the property settings where you can continue adjusting your board. Click back again to ensure you are back in the main board settings. This helps you to double check all configurations before finalizing your changes. Continue by clicking back once more, ensuring you have navigated back to the main board view where you can see your newly added property. Next, click on Group to start organizing your tasks based on the new column you created. This allows you to visually manage your tasks more effectively. Then click on Group By. This action will bring up options related to how you want to group your tasks within the board. Select the new property you just created, which should now appear in the grouping options. This will enable you to categorize tasks according to the highlight option. Click on Show Group for one to see how your tasks are organized under this grouping. This will display the tasks that fall under this specific category. Continue by clicking on Show Group for two. This allows you to view the next set of tasks grouped by the same property. Next, click on Show Group for three to see additional tasks organized similarly. This will help you visualize your workflow. Then click on Show Group for four to check how many tasks are categorized under this grouping. Click on Show Group for five to view the next set of tasks associated with the column you created. Finally, click on Show Group for six to see the last set of tasks under this grouping. This will confirm that all tasks are organized properly. Now, click on a blank space in your board to finalize your layout adjustments. This will allow you to exit the grouping view and return to the main board. Next, click on In Progress to view the tasks that are currently active. This will help you to track ongoing work easily. Now, click on New Group to create another column in your board. This will help you further organize your tasks based on their status. Type in the name of the group you want to create. This could be something like completed or pending, depending on your workflow needs. And that completes the process. Thanks for following along. See you next time.